Hi, hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are filming a full face of NYX Cosmetics. It is one of my favorites and I'm so excited to film this video. I saw Sarah Rose do a video like this, so I decided to film one as well because it's been like maybe 2 years since the last time I filmed a full face of NYX, so I think it is time for me to redo it. Let's start with the face. I'm gonna start with this one. It is the NYX Face Glue Gripping Primer. This one is nice. I do like it. It is a hydrating primer, and at the end, when it is dried into the skin, sinked into the skin, it is a bit sticky. And actually today I have the newer sunscreen from Beauty of Joseon, and that one is a bit more matte, so I am curious how that one will work with the other products that I'm gonna use today, because I already know all of these products. We're gonna use the Glaze skin tint. I'm gonna shake it very well. I really like this one. It's not a favorite just because it's a bit too glowy for my skin type, but I'm kind of choosing to always pick something glowy, even though I have combo skin. I do like a glowy finish, but at the same time this doesn't have enough coverage for me. So yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy this one as a mixer most of the time because it is a very dark shade, as you can see, and even though I do have self tanner on, this will be perfect for my lighter foundations, just to mix it in. I am blending it with a sponge. It's nice as well that it has SPF. I do really like it. Like I said, I already applied another SPF, but it's nice to have even more, just another thin layer of something. And as you can see, I have a pimple right here and you are still able to see it, but overall this foundation looks nice. My skin looks very healthy right now, so that's really great. I'm gonna use the NYX Bear With Me concealer. I think this is my third one. I really like this concealer, and usually I do use it as a foundation and concealer 2 in 1, so that's the reason it's with me in all vacations. But it's too light for me right now, so I think I'm gonna maybe purchase at some point a darker shade. This is the shade Medium Vanilla, and I'm gonna blend it with a sponge as well. This concealer has a really good amount of coverage, so it will just look really nice. I'm gonna put it on the eyelids as well, just a bit as a primer, and it is blending out like a dream. I really love this concealer. It is one of the best ones from the drugstore. I think I can call it even the best concealer from the drugstore because it's so glowy and nice, but at the same time it has coverage and it looks really natural. So this is the base right now. I don't have a bronzer or a powder from NYX. I really don't like the butter bronzers and the butter blushes from NYX. They are too pigmented in my opinion, so they look a bit harsh on the skin, so I declutter those, so I don't have them. I'm gonna use a Makeup Revolution cream bronzer, and then for a powder I don't have one because I just finished my NYX powder, so I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty. So I'm gonna do these two and be right back. So the powder and the bronzer are done. I'm gonna apply a bit of setting spray. This is the Face Glue setting spray in the same line with the primer, but I much prefer the primer. It is nice and hydrating and everything. This one is just a bit aggressive. First of all, the spritzer is very strong, and then I don't see a big difference, and at the same time I do have a bit of settlement in here, so something it's a bit straight. I'm gonna shake it up very well and then apply it. I'm blending it with the sponge pretty fast as well, because otherwise I'm afraid that it will leave some marks on my face. Let's do lips actually, because I want to use the lip stain and leave it for a bit, and then we can apply another product on top. So let's start with lip liners. I have two different formulas from NYX in my collection. I recently purchased this one. It is the NYX Duck Plump lip liner. I don't recommend this one. It's not long lasting as these ones, and at the same time it's not that plumping in my opinion, and the shape, it's like a triangular shape. It's okay, but it's not better than the NYX Line Loud. This is one of my favorite formulas in general, high-end and drugstore. So today we will apply one of these. I'm gonna apply the shade No Equivalent actually. This is creamy, long lasting, and it is a sharpenable pencil. I much prefer this type of pencil. They are just great, and from the drugstore, so can't recommend these ones enough. I applied the lip stain on top. It is the Lip IV in the shade Hydra Honey. This is a lighter shade, but it will look stunning. It's wearing great, but I will leave it for the rest of the video, and at the end we will remove it and apply something else on top. Then I have two other formulas from NYX. First of all, we have the NYX Smooth Whip. I really like this one, and I think we will apply this shade on top of this, and this is stunning. It is like a liquid lipstick, but it's way more comfortable. It is like a lip mousse. And then I have the Click Stick from NYX, and I think from the Click Stick products, this is one of the best ones, because I prefer this one over the Tarte one. It's just nice, glossy, and it's not goopy or something like that. So this is the lip combo for now. Let's do blush, because I do have a blush from NYX. I have this one. I know that it is discontinued and everything, but we will use it for today. It is the Barbie Trio. I really like this one. It has two mattes and one highlighter. We are gonna use, of course, the highlighter as well. And I do like to mix the two mattes, and we can have something like this. Apply it on the cheek. It is very beautiful. And I do like the highlighter on top. Even though it is a bit sparkly, somehow it works just great on top of these matte blushes. I'm gonna apply the highlighter as well and drag it over the blush, something like this. I put a pretty good amount, but it's okay. I really like it, and we will blend it as well with a sponge just to sink it into the skin a bit better. For the brows, I do have two brow pencils from NYX. The NYX glue, I don't know how that one is called, but the glue gel from NYX for the brows, that one is too sticky. In general, I prefer my Too Faced brow gel. But these two, this is the older formula, so maybe the newer one is a bit different. I need to taste it, but this is my favorite pencil. I did repurchase it a million times. And then this one is the Blade and Shade. This is a bit too creamy for my taste. I can create a brow, but I think the idea for this one is to create hair-like strokes, and I don't prefer this one. I much prefer the NYX kind of Sharpie product. I don't know how that one is called, but the one that I'm gonna put a picture somewhere, the one that is creating hairs, I prefer that one more than this. That one is just easier to work with in my opinion, but at the same time, this one you can use like a normal pencil. You don't need to create hair strokes, but if you want, you can do this and create them. It's just not my type of application. Okay, so brows are done. I did apply the Too Faced brow gel, and I did remove the Lip IV, and as you can see, I do still have the lip liner, and then I have like a pink stain that is stunning. And I had the product on the lips for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. So if you are wearing it longer, you will see a longer stain. Let's apply this one, and then we can do something for the eyes. I'm using the Smooth Whip in the shade Pancake Stacks. For the eyes, I actually don't have an eyeshadow palette from NYX. They do have a pretty good formula, but because it's not my absolute favorite formula and the packaging was a bit clunky, I don't have it anymore. So today we are gonna do the easiest eye look ever with this trio. I'm gonna do the orange all over the lid, and then we will put the shimmery shadow in the middle. And I'm gonna show you that if you are in a rush or you don't want to bring with you a lot of makeup in vacation or stuff like that, you can just use your face products as eyeshadows, and in that way it will be even more cohesive with the cheeks. So I'm gonna take a pretty good amount of this product. Of course it is not for the eyes, so it will not be that pigmented, so that's the reason I'm building it up a lot. Here I have the shimmery shade. I did apply some setting spray. I'm applying it everywhere, maybe not the outer edge, but on the lid and inner corner for sure. I think this is the first time I'm using this trio as eyeshadows, and they look pretty nice. Okay, so the look is done. I wanted a bit more contrast, so I decided to put these two products from Maybelline. I know that they are not from NYX, but at least they are from the drugstore. I have the tattoo liner in Berry Bliss and the High Sky in the Burgundy Haze shade. So both of them are kind of burgundy purple kind of tones, and I think that brings a bit of dimension to the eyes because the eyes were very, very light. So this is everything. I really like NYX. NYX is creating some interesting products at pretty good prices, even though some of the prices are going up. So I really like the look overall, and I can't wait to wear it for the whole day. I'm actually going to tennis today, so I'm gonna sweat it off, but it looks stunning. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you next time.